5 amazing wine destinations in Africa for delicious drinks and beautiful views. Number 1. Cape Winelands, South Africa. With over 500 wineries, South Africa is one of the top wine-producing destinations in not only Africa, but also the entire world. Vino lovers are spoiled for choice here. If you're looking to experience a good range of South African wine, the Cape Winelands region in the Western Cape is your best bet. The municipality comprises Stellenbosch, Paarl, Worcester, and Franschhoek, where you'll find some of the country's most notable wineries. If you've got time and a sense of adventure, you're in for a real treat. You can map out your itinerary based on drink preference: red, sparkling, rose, or blend, or accommodations. Think traditional wine farm or expansive luxury estate. The possibilities are endless, but make sure to try Pinotage, a hybrid between a Pinot Noir and Cinsault. Also worthy of note is the Methode Cap Classique (MCC), a South African sparkling wine produced with the traditional champagne method. Number 2. Meknès, Morocco. This North African nation has a history of wine production dating back to ancient Phoenician times, according to historians. When Islam was introduced to the nation around 680 CE, wine production dwindled and eventually came to a halt. It wasn't until the 1900s, when the nation became a French colony, that the culture of winemaking returned. However, much of the wine produced was exported to France and other parts of Europe. Founded in the 11th century, Meknès is one of Morocco's imperial cities, filled with monuments, ancient ruins, and architecture. It's also home to 2 of the country's renowned wineries, Chateau Rosslane and Domaine de la Zouina, one of the country's oldest. Most of the wine produced here is red, rose, or gris. Definitely try the latter. However, Domaine de la Zouina produces batches of Chardonnay and a few blended bottles. Number 3. Ziwe, Ethiopia. Already famed for its tea and coffee, the Rift Valley climate in Ethiopia provides the perfect temperatures and rich sandy loam for cultivating and harvesting vineyards. The first vines were planted in the 1930s by Italian occupiers, and the country's oldest winery has operated since 1936. While it's no powerhouse yet, it produces over 10 million bottles a year. Right outside the capital city of Addis Ababa, Castell Winery in the small town of Ziwe is working to put the country on the global wine radar. At the heart of the operation is social responsibility, ensuring that all hands at the winery are fairly compensated and upskilled. Number 4. Naivasha, Kenya. Another East African nation flying under the wine radar is Kenya. With high altitudes and the Rift Valley's climate, the country has seen the emergence of local wineries in the last few decades. Leleshwa Winery in Naivasha is a top spot. With its hot days and cool nights, coupled with its high elevation and rich volcanic soil, the town provides prime real estate for vineyards. Leleshwa cultivates a number of varietals, including Shiraz, Chenin Blanc, and Cabernet Sauvignon, but it's the Sauvignon Blanc that has garnered applause from critics. Winery tours include Kenyan tea, spectacular views, 3-course meals, and of course, wine tasting. Number 5. Omaruru, Namibia. With its hot, arid climate, Namibia is likely not the first place that comes to mind when thinking of wine production. Despite the irrigation challenges and youth of the vintages produced here, as late as 2014 and 2015, the country still produces a decent amount of Chardonnay, Shiraz, and Chenin Blanc, along with small quantities of rose and red wine blends. 2 wineries operate in this region: Crystal Kelere, the country's oldest, and the Orongo Mountain Winery. Both are situated along the Omaruru River, offering a change of scenery from the country's hot weather. Crystal Kelere now grows Mourvedre, Shiraz, and Barbera, in addition to the existing varietals of Colombard and Tinta Barroca. At Orongo Mountain Winery, blends are their speciality. One of their most notable bottles is Ohamba, which is a blend of Shiraz, Cabernet Sauvignon, and Cabernet Franc. Source: Travel Plan.